Hey guys, I'm back again, another video. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. I know Martina and I did. Bless her heart, she had to work. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
As you all know, there was a comic book store, and these are friends of ours. They had a soft opening this weekend, and it was good. I had a lot of fun. Martina got to go yesterday. She had a pretty good time, I think. But we had some leftover stuff as well that I want to throw with. There's, I kind of push this. This is Rough Edges, and I'm kind of pushing them a little bit because I am closer to these guys, especially the one. We're good friends, and wives, good friends. But I'm kind of impartial to all of them here because I will shop anywhere and I will support anyone that I possibly can. Right now, all I'm doing is probably buying from about two. Maybe I'll go to the third one that's close by because I generally visit the ones closest to me. The other videos I've made, every one of them I've made about a store I've purchased there. And I will continue to do so, and I may do more so than others depending on how. This one here right now, it's just open, is the closest to me. And I'm going to go through a little bit about the stuff that I got, and it was pretty good. It got a lot of good stuff. But the first thing I'm going to do is get to some autograph stuff that we did not get to when we made that video. Couldn't get that out. But I finally did. Martine's over here grinning and laughing at me. She's trying to get me all tore up or something. I don't know. Are you?
I am.
Oh, I thought so. Okay, now first off, this is from 2009, all right? This is a guy named Rob Brown, pen name Reb Brown. He was at our store. It was in 2009, free comic book day, and he was working on a book. The guy was super talented. Super talented. He had worked and done work for G.I. Joe, Vampirella, and just other things. He worked in the comic industry for a pretty good while, and didn't get as popular as a lot of people did. But actually, he made a pretty good living just drawing stills for advertising and stuff. Good artists make a living somewhere. So, this is from him, and this is called Bane of the Werewolf, and it was #1. And this is gorgeous art. It is really, really nice art. He was very meticulous. Very slow, they say, but very meticulous on what he drew and how he drew it.
Did we not get shirts to go on with
We
it?
did. I was going to mention that later on, but yeah, we've got a Bane of the Werewolf. I should have had it on, but I don't. I've wore it before. It's a Bane of the Werewolf shirt. We got two, maybe three. I think our son Corey, did Corey get one?
We just got two, I think.
I said, okay, two. Okay. Now this one right here, but you and I both, I guess we're sharing or whatever. But this says, to Martina, to gods and monsters, Reb. And so it's really, yeah, you see it okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's her autograph. And the artwork, I mean, it's black and white, but look at the artwork. It is very, 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 very nice. Now, Reb is no longer with us. He passed away, I forget what year, somebody told me. Actually, I didn't know he was passed away. They actually told me today. Because, I only met him a couple times. And but he's a nice guy. And you've got a place for this, right? Because this one's yours. Yeah, I think you got it. It should still be over there. Now, right now, I'm going to show you the same thing, only this one's to me. And it says, for Ray, thanks, bud, Reb, and that's the Bane of the Werewolf. So, it's really good. And, we kind of really like this kind of stuff. We like way too much stuff's what it is, because if you can tell, I'm wearing the Star Wars shirt. Can you tell it okay, Martina?
I can tell it.
Okay. Well, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I do like them. She's probably a bigger fan than I am, and Corey is the huge Star Wars fan. So that's how that works.
Movies, games, miniseries, series.
Yeah, wasn't it Clicks? Was it Star Trek they made Clicks on?
Star Trek.
Okay. And there was something else, well, Star Wars games, yeah. Board games or whatever, and then naturally the video games.
Online.
Yeah. Okay, this next one is Robotech Annual. And there's a guy come in our store, and he had won a contest to write a story. And it's in here. He signed it in here. I ain't going to take it out. I can't remember where he signed it at, or he was going to sign it, whatever. But it's, and I believe him, you know. It's Robotech Annual. Number 1, I think. Is that what it says on there?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep, number 1, April 1998. Okay. Now, these next ones are, they come from FarleyCon. Mark Spears was at FarleyCon this past August. And I'm still waiting on that graded book to come back. I will never send it through again and requesting that it gets pressed. I just want to make sure I can, it's kind of a little bit iffy at these shows. You go get some stuff signed, and if it goes through, I mean, they go through a couple of comments. There can be one guy who works for CGC, I think, is there. His name is Jeff, and he's a good guy. He worked for one of the oldest comic book stores we had in this area. One of is over in Fort Oglethorpe. That's what makes this one right here, that the Rough Edges. It's the first time we've had a pretty big and good comic book store in a good while over there. But these next ones are Mark Spears, and this is the Count Dracula variant, or you know, regular, but it was signed. And my wife stood in line for 2 hours to get these signed. And I think it's these 3 plus the one that got graded, because they hollered and wanted to know which one I wanted graded, and I didn't know. I wasn't over there, but that's that one. And this one, and it's good art, very good art. And there's the witch. It looks like a good witch, but a little naughty. Wouldn't you agree there, Martina?
A little bit.
A little bit, you know. Okay. And then that one. And this is pretty nice. It's good stuff. And this was the Zero Free Comic Book Day that we had, that we got graded as well. I mean, that we got signed. The graded one is the Joker swap cover on the, what is it, Martina? My head's not working. Oh, gosh.
Not the Killing Joke?
Killing Joke. Oh, man. The cover swap kind of thing. Now, she's over there for just a specific reason. She is my producer, but she's also my memory sometimes when she don't forget. So, and it does happen. It does happen. Now, the next thing we're going to look at are some prints. And I'll take the comics over here, honey. And these prints, they're gorgeous. And these were at FarleyCon. And this is the first one. What do you got over on the first one?
Zombie Batman?
Zombie Batman. And who signed it?
Damn.
Yeah, well, it's actually Sudam down here. He's down on here. Sudam, but I don't know this other. I think somebody worked with him on it, but I'm not sure about that. Now, we haven't had this one laminated yet, but we're going to. And I do got one we're going to get laminated. I was going to show it off tonight, but it's just too big to show it off on this camera. And how's this look, Martina? Does that look good to you?
Looks good. Very,
very pretty. But that's one, and I'm going to lay it right here, and we'll grab it in a minute. What's the next one you got?
Harley Quinn and Zombie Joker.
Zombie Joker. Okay. And that's also Sudam. And I think I told the story where he was giving us all these autographs for free as long as we would give them those 3 or 4 comics that he was looking for, which is well worth it. Well worth it. And I think that's Sudam. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It may have changed, but it may have been from somewhere else. But very pretty. And it's not been done properly yet. Very, very nice stuff. Now this, and what's this one?
Zombie Joker.
Killing Joke. Look at it.
Oh yeah.
This is the Killing Joke, and this is Sudam's work. But it's another cover. I think this cover gets swiped quite a bit. I think a lot of people like to do variants and stuff with it, but it's pretty cool. Very, very pretty cool. I don't know where we'll hang this. We've got stuff hanging all over the house. I'm gonna have to build a upstairs just to hang more posters and stuff. But I doubt that. Now here comes Deadpool
And a taco.
Yeah, and somebody's fishing for him on with a taco. Now this is somebody else I think is working with him. It's Sudan down here, but I don't know. You know, just call me ignorant. I'm sorry, but I know he was getting a lot of stuff signed and for us, and at the same time, I'm not sure what was going on. I've slept a lot since then. Hope everybody likes that. And what do you got now?
I don't know. Looks like it's Deadpool with the
Infinity stones on his rings on his fingers. And this is a guy named, I think, Ashley. No, this is for Corey. Use responsibly. And that was for this thing. I don't know this guy. I really don't. But Farnicon, I think, gets some real good guests. They really do. Not just these people, but Michael Golden's been there. Larry Hanna's been there. Jim Shooter was there twice. And then he was
What's that?
Matthew Ashley. That was on the back of that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is not. And this is probably, even though it don't say, I think that's Ashley too.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and this looks the same. It says for Martina. Martina got basically a Wonder Woman or Wonder Woman looking girl.
Or Witchblade.
Yeah. But it's pretty. And it's Matthew Ashley, actor and artist. Well, I don't know what he started in, but he does pretty good art. And what you got there?
My favorite one.
That's your favorite one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is the Batman one. And it's from, for Martina. And this was on
Animated.
yeah, the animated series, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Batman Adventures would have been, something like that, yeah. Ooh, we better put it where the camera can see it. If I hold it way over here, they're not going to see that. But here we go. Is that last one?
Diablo 4.
This is Diablo 4. And this come with the game, did it not?
It did.
And you know what? We didn't have this on what come with one of our video games. But we do now. So if you didn't watch that video game, please go back and look at it. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Time's almost 13 minutes, right? Yeah, 13 minutes. Okay, here's what happened. We went this weekend. Oh, that goes with Diablo. And they had a soft opening. We went yesterday morning. Martina didn't have to go to work till 1 o'clock. So we basically stayed there for a few hours. And the sale, then there was other sales, but there was one kind of big one where you can get a lot of stuff to fill in. That's what we were looking to get. Because usually when we buy, we're not buying for ourselves. Well, I might buy for her or something like that. We'll give something when I buy something. But it's just for shows and eBay at the time and stuff like that. But we were looking for our own stuff. Didn't find a ton of stuff for ourselves. So, but what you got, it was $1 a book. And if you filled up the whole box, it's $50. So on 2 days, I filled up 2 boxes. And just one of the boxes, the camera's sitting on. But the things like we were looking for, I was looking for, this is something, is like Doctor Strange. And this is from the Midnight Suns run. And the Spirits of Vengeance, Ghost Rider Blaze and stuff. This is from that same time period and everything. And it was the Midnight Suns leading all into that. This is the Ghost Rider, that's another one. Spirits of Vengeance, and then this is Road to Vengeance. And I was picking up some of this stuff, and I've got some as well. And here's like Blaze, Legacy of Blood, with the original real Ghost Rider, and the Midnight Suns. Danny Ketch was the one in the early 90s at that time. And then we got, this was this over there, or was this, well, I'll tell you what, we'll get back to this. These are other things, and part of that was Valiant Universe that Jim Shooter had after Marvel. And I'm collecting these. So when I find them, I buy them when they're cheap, and they're usually cheap. I would recommend the Marvel Universe to about anybody. They are really good. I didn't read too far because at one time it collapsed along with what comics was collapsing at the same time. There was a lot of collapsing going on in the mid-90s. And Marvel was almost acquired by some trader who was really, and I got all but one issue, and there's an issue too, of this Origin series, picked it up. This was in, these were in the $2 box. And like this one right here, so, I don't know if this is a variant, but it's a very pretty book. It's Miss Meow. It's a really nice book. And Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Our son Corey wants to start getting some of those, so I only found the one. And there was some more, but that's the only one we got at the moment. I cannot remember what was in here, can you?
That was on the back?
No, it don't. You can open it up and I'll get back to it. I forget who it is now. I've just lost it. This, let's see. Is it it's not the Call of Cthulhu or something other like that, is it? Did I overlook that? I don't think I did. But this is what this was. And then we got the Deadpool, the fried pie variant. So, and this was in maybe in a $2 box. It could have been part of the, $50 boxes. And there's this detective that she gets. And these were just kind of what I would think was kind of special books. This one right here is My Date with Monsters, #1. And this had a 300 print run. What do you got?
Lock and Key.
Oh yeah, Lock and Key. What is it? Lock and Key what?
Lock and Key created by Joe Hill.
Lock and Key what?
Created by Joe Hill.
They don't give a name of the storyline of the book or what? Okay. But that's not the first one. But anyhow, this is what this is. My Date with Monsters. And we got to move this along, Martina, because we're running out of time. So
#1.
#1 what? Just Lock and Key. Okay, we'll go with that. And you can, let me stick it back up here and let me give it back to you. Quickly, because we're going to run out of time. And that's the cover again. Very nice. And some more variants that we got. I can't let this go past a certain time. Sorry, people. And there's Alien variants. I picked them up. It's very nice. I'm sorry to rush, but we're having a rush. Is that looking good? Yeah, we're getting it. And then there was some more. There's some Amazing Spider-Man. There's also several of these, and I picked these up. But here's the big boy. I'm a big Master of Kung Fu fan. I was back in the 70s when it was coming out. And this is what I got today. This is my Christmas present. And my wife bought this, even though I was the one who paid for it while I was there and brought it home. But this is my present for Christmas. Everybody,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. A 5.0 grade, if you can't see it. It's nice. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry to be rushing this right now, but this is what happens when I go too long-winded. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Have fun.